Hello everyone. Today I'm at the home of Peter Hodes. And Peter Hodes has a website regarding our wonderful Tennessee hemp. He's homegrown selling, that's what I would call it. That's what I keep thinking. I bought some and when I put it out on the sign I said some Tennessee homegrown, and I thought that was a really catchy little logo. So is that typically what this is?
Well, first of all, I am homegrown here in Tennessee. I went to first grade here. I've been here almost my whole life. And when I saw the opportunity for Tennessee to get involved in this new business with our strong agriculture history, and especially what was happening next door in Kentucky, I must admit I'm a little competitive. I wanted to be involved in this, so I began this business. We put together our website, redwhiteandhemp.com. And we're working with some of the best guys here in the state trying to promote this product in this industry.
And that's red,
white, and hemp.com.
I was supposed to say. All right, so, and you have a really large selection of products from candy to soaps, which is sort of exciting. Looks like you also have some animal lovers products available. So you want to tell us just a little bit about your products?
Sure, I'll be happy to, Kim. So wow, where to even begin? I guess I'll begin with this. We have a catalog, and I realized that there were so many products out there, and some of them were great, and some of them needed some help, and I wanted to be involved in bringing these products to the market. So over the last year, I've been meeting all these guys throughout Tennessee, growers, processors, and product companies to put together the catalog. So right now we have about 50, 60, maybe 70 different products. We've got it online, and we're also taking it into stores and selling to people who love and need this product.
All right, so what year did you get started? I know the Farm Bill was in 2014, but
Right.
It probably took some time after that.
Yeah, so I've been doing this for almost a year now. A guy I knew in high school has been involved in this business for about 2.5 years now, and he said, I need some team members, I need some help. So I've had about 20 years of small business experience, mainly in emergency planning, which is very similar to the hemp world these days. So it was a good transition for me to get involved in this new growing sector.
So whenever you first thought of it a year ago, what did you think you would do? Did you think that you would actually go and find the products from the different people and sell it, or were you just going to try to sell one line? What was your thoughts when you started?
Yeah, great question. So it was actually a little bit on the opposite. That was what I couldn't do. So the first thing I realized is I couldn't grow hemp. I mean, I have never grown anything in my life. And then I realized I really couldn't process this because I'm not a chemist and I don't have the equipment. So when I really started to realize what I do, I realized I run small business as well. I like to sell and market and promote, and I'm good at managing teams of people. So I started figuring out how I could bring together people, the product producers, the growers, the marketplace, the retail outlets. Thank you. And that's where I came up with the idea of the catalog and the box.
Mm-hmm. And I think I heard that, are you offering, or do you currently have individuals who work for you who go out and sell this product as well?
Right. So we've built a partnership program, and so we've got about 7 to 10 people so far. We just started it about a month ago. And basically we put the catalog in people's hands. We give them a box of sales products and samples to go on the road. And we allow people to try to build a business, build up retailers that will have reorders and produce an ongoing source of revenue, and at the same time helping great companies get to people that are looking for these great products.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Peter here happens to be a Hodes, and as you know, I currently turned into a Hodes, and so now we're all like related.
Right.
And so, you know, somebody found out that I was selling hemp products and creating hemp products in my property in Fort Payne, Alabama, and they're like, "Did you know Peter?"
Hey, cuz.
And so I I was like all excited because the 2018 Farm Bill was fixing to be signed that was going to deschedule hemp in the United States. And so I was like, oh, so now I can look at our homegrown here in Tennessee. And so I'm so excited to talk to you about your products.
Yep.
When I met with Peter, even though we were family, he was very professional, and he issued me a retailer's price list so that I could look over the products and find out what my cost would be, and was very informative. And I was like, wow, and I was looking at all the wonderful companies. Do you want to talk about any of the companies in particular here in Tennessee?
I would love to. I think these guys are great. First, I want to say that if you've been following what's happening, Colorado is by far growing the most hemp in the country. Beyond them, it goes to number 2 is Kentucky, which is right next door to Tennessee, and they've had a really strong push from their senators, McConnell and Rand Paul, and they are basically retooling all their old tobacco farmers into hemp farmers. But after you go through Kentucky as number 2, really there's about 5 or 6 states that are starting to play ball in this game, and Tennessee is one of them. And I think we've got a great opportunity because of our weather, our climate, our property values, our history in agriculture, our central location in the country. So what I've been trying to do is find what I think are the best of breeds, the best guys in Tennessee. And to some degree, this is my box that I've come up with. It changes a lot, but here are the guys that I think are really doing a great job. Rush Hemp Farms is from Maryville, Tennessee, up east. Tennessee Homegrown, a guy named Harold Jarbo, he's awesome. A little bit north of here from Nashville. Alleviate Farms, they're a little bit south of Nashville. And Tennessee BD, a company called Lab Canna. And I think these 4 companies are small but feisty. They all got a chance, and most importantly, they're making great products. They're growing great products. They're growing them from good genetics. These people care. They know what they're doing. They are being professional in the way that they're processing and packaging and bottling. So, you know, I've really done my homework and weeded out a lot of people that are, no pun intended, not so professional in this world right now. So, you know, we've got guys making tinctures, we've got creams, we've got even some soaps and some food items. So it's been really fun finding these products and helping these companies.
Absolutely. I purchased one of each one of those, and I was really, you know, I was looking at what was inside the bottle, you know, and I was happy to find the ingredients that I did. And I looked online, and this one here, the Rush Farms, they actually do their tincture processing or their oil processing with homegrown grain alcohol. So that they are organic in their extraction process as well as their grow, which is totally cool.
This guy, Ryan Rush, he knows his stuff. He's really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was really impressed. What's crazy is, though, I look at all of these labels, and the black one and the brown one is the ones that says, buy me.
Tennessee BD.
I know, there's just something about those labels when you look at them side by side. Those labels there, those bottles there, they say, I'm professional.
Well, these guys too, I like what they did. So you can see that they have a little small 5 milliliter bottle for each one. So that's kind of a little sample bottle, I think, you know, at a much lower price point, so you can try it and see if you like it or not. So I think that was a good idea from a marketing standpoint. Tennessee Homegrown did kind of the same idea, but it's the, what is that, a 15 milliliter or something. Anyway, everybody does something a little bit different, and it's kind of interesting to see because it's a new marketplace, and nobody's really figured out the answer yet. You know, it's not like McDonald's versus Burger King yet. It's a lot of small players hustling and trying to make something happen. It's exciting to be a part of it.
We've been very excited to find out all about the 2014 Farm Bill, and then I didn't know there was going to be one in 2018, and we just decided to sign up for something, and I got my first notification, and then I was just amazed, and then I knew that the world of hemp had begun, and it's like it's every tear that's ever been shed is now coming into full cultivation, that we can now bring natural help to people.
Right.
And that right there is what's so important. And I feel like now that we should go back and find these people that have gave up and sacrificed and worked so hard for us. We should give them a hug, because now I've seen the pain relief I used one of these here, and someone tried it, and to see the relief on her face. Right then and there, within moments, there was relief. And that's what you're trying to bring, is you're trying to bring natural health, natural relief to Tennessee. But now, I take that back, you're trying to take Tennessee to the world, right? There you go, taking Tennessee to the world. There you go.
Taking Tennessee to the world.
There we go, red, white, and
hemp.com.
All right, so now, if you would like to be a salesman for red, white, and hemp, do you have to be local to you?
No, matter of fact, I'm actually looking for people out of state more than I'm looking for people in state, because right now these products they're made in Tennessee and they're being sold locally in Tennessee, but I think there's a huge opportunity to take these out of the state and bring this high quality Tennessee hemp to the rest of the world. Hemp, the quality that's coming out of Tennessee is equal to California and Oregon. It's like fine wine. Do you think a French wine is better than a California wine? Who knows, right? It's a little bit of preference. It's a little bit of marketing. But I think these Tennessee guys have a chance. I think they're growing great products. They're making great stuff, and that we can take this stuff to Colorado and to Vermont and to California.
That's right.
And show them that Tennessee rocks.
That's right, absolutely. And as a person who might like to who does have a store and would like to just buy from you of these selected Tennessee products, to put them in their store, then they can also contact you on the website.
Yeah, exactly. And my goal, what I've put together, is basically this. It takes about 2 square feet, and you get the case and the products, and then you just start moving them and reorder. So it's a very simple turnkey opportunity to get started. We've got all the education, we've got all the pricing and everything set up, so all you really have to do is put this on your counter and get started the next day.
So if a person wanted to purchase a retail kit from you, a starter kit,
right,
they would get this housing, and it would be full with the products that's within it now?
Right, well it can be, it's customizable. This is my suggestion from a tincture standpoint, but we've put together some that have creams and some other stuff in it too, so it's not monolithic. You can.
But the box is what I'm getting.
But the box, yeah. So I found, exactly, the box. I have the boxes. They do come with it, and they go to your store. So that's one of the things I tried to figure out is how can this thing be secure? Okay, it has a lock on the back, right? Because this is a lot of valuable inventory to be stolen or broken.
Yes.
Okay, so I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to make this small and compact, because shelf space is important, but also, visually pleasing, give you enough information to get started and, start moving some of this great product.
Mm-hmm. As a retailer, I was like, I can buy what's in the box, but can I have the box? hey,
right.
Can I have the box?
And here's the other
box.
box,
Where do I get
right?
that box?
Here's box number 2. We got the sales box,
there's
right?
the sales box,
so
and there's the retailer's box.
Retail box, yep.
There you go. And
all about the
so
boxes.
what's within can be uniform, can be discussed at that tab.
Yep.
All right, well, that was just really, really nice and everything. And I noticed that you had some local soap, and as my channels sometimes have a little bit to do with soap, these are from local soap makers, right?
Yeah, and these all include hemp oils, not CBD necessarily, but hemp oils. And this one was holiday cheer just for the past season. There's the pineapple cilantro.
So we're going to give out some hollas to our different...
That's the veteran grown company, and this one's from Alleviate Farms.
All right, so this one here the business information on the bar. As a soaper, we all know our labeling laws, so I thought I could turn it over and just say, hey, a shout out to the soap maker. But this soap maker decided to just call this soap, which is perfectly legal, and not to make any claims at all, and therefore not have to put anything on those labels.
They made it. Veteran Grown is the soap guys.
Woohoo! Is that who made this wonderful soap?
They made this one.
Ah.
This one is made by Alleviate Farms, who made this cream and all of these down here as well.
Oh.
So they're doing a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, and so it just says Alleviate Farms, so we don't have a customer service representative's phone name, so we can't give a shout out.
I got it.
There we go. But I was just going to give a shout out to the maker because
Dennis and Samantha Albu.
Woohoo! There we go. All right. So that's a wonderful shout out to them. And you have an animal product. Is this one of the only animal products you offer?
No, but I don't have. Hold on. I'll be right back. Pet products. So what's been really interesting is that they are finding that CBD helps with pets equally to humans. So for instance, my dog has weak legs and they are a little bit wobbly. He's about 13. So we've been giving him some of these barley bones, and they've been helping him to feel a little bit more chipper and move around a little bit more pain-free. So we have bones. There are also pet tinctures, both by Tennessee CBD and by this guy right here, who I really like. His name's Ben, and he goes under the name Dr. Nose. And this is a cream for humans and then a cream for pets. And so, there's a lot of different choices when it comes to the pets as well.
All right. Well, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful display and it's quality products, and you've screened them all. And now we're moving into the new hemp generation of descheduled. So what do you think is the future of hemp when it comes to these local Tennessee guys?
Well, the Tennessee guys, we have an uphill battle, right? I mean, there's a lot of players, and the guys in Colorado have been doing this for years, and they're a little bit ahead of the curve. So we got to come from behind. It's the second half of the game maybe, and we're down by 3. But we've got a great chance. We got great products, and we just got to keep working every day and get out and meet people like you and let you try these products and see how great they are and if they're going to help you and relieve pain and anxiety and start growing this stuff, because it's a great plant and it can really help our country's economy.
Oh yes, that is very true. All right, well, I want to thank you so much for letting me interview you, and I hope that everybody out there will consider redwhiteandhemp.com.